Hi guys, and welcome back to Dane Flips for another episode with me. For any of you again that don't know, my name's Dane. I'm a part-time reseller alongside my full-time job. As I've said many a time in my previous videos, I do all this from my caravan that's sat on the front of my house. And all I do is go around car boots, charity shops, things that people give me, pay a little bit of money for them, and see what I can flip them for. Just, put a bit of extra money towards a holiday or stick it towards some bills, I hope everybody get by because the way the economy is going at the minute, every little helps. So, the purpose of today's video, I'm going to have a little rant about eBay. I'm going to show you some pickups I've made and the few sales I've made over the past, I say day. I put a video out yesterday, so, pretty much overnight, what sold overnight. So first of all, I'll start with eBay. My alarm's deciding to go off. Just bear with me, guys. I am doing this all on my phone. There we go. Yeah, so eBay. I've not got a problem with eBay as such. I've been on eBay for 9 years. It's only the sort of past year that I've started selling religiously on it. But I sold a wax melt bundle, that you make your wax bars with, for your smellies. It were all unpre-made, so it were like bags of wax, bottles of scents and stuff like that. Stuff that I brought from my little girl ages ago, and she was making wax bars and stuff like that. She's got to a certain age now that I ain't got time to help her. She can't be bothered to do it, so we decided to let it go. That'll be a funny quip in a minute. I'll show you why. Let it go. So we decided to let it go, and we sold it for, I had it up for £100. I've lost one of her shoes now. Do apologise, I'm all over the place today. Yeah, so we decided to sell it, and I put it up for £100 on eBay, and it sold for 80. I accepted an offer of 80 on it. Now, I sent it off, no problem, parcelled it all up. Got there within a couple of days. It got there quite quickly. I got a message because it alerts you on eBay once your parcel's arrived, and I heard nothing for a couple of hours. Left good feedback, thanks, being a good customer and whatever. And then I got a message come through from the customer. The items turned up, but it's a bit of a mess. So send me some pictures. So they sent me some pictures through, and a couple of the bottles had broken in the box that I sent it in. So I had a great big toolbox that I had it all in, or craft box, and then I put the wax in a separate bag, tied it all up and put it on top. I thought there's no way that that's been, broken before I've sent it, because I won't send anything broke out. So yeah, it looks like it's happened in transit, so I messaged the seller back, sorry about that, I won't purposely send anything out like that. So it looks like it's been done in transit. It looks like they picked it up and just thrown it, because all the wax was sealed in bags, and it had all, well, I say all of them, one of them are bossed everywhere. So I say it looks like they've just picked it up and chucked it. The weight of the craft box has obviously bossed one of the bags of wax, and then the little bottles that were inside of it has obviously jangled about and smashed one of them. So there was like, it's like an oil, but it were all up the box and everything. She said, I've cleaned it all, blah, blah, blah. As says, well, okay, how do you want to move forward? Do you want the item still? Do you want a partial refund? Would that make things better? Blah, 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 blah. She was dead nice, nothing against the buyer. But I got a message come through from Simple Delivery. That's a third-party company. It's still run by eBay, so basically eBay do all the labels and everything like that, and then it just gets shipped off to whatever provider's delivering it, but eBay takes full responsibility for the returns. And I got an email from them saying, yeah, we've had this from this customer. Since you've trusted us with Simple Delivery, don't worry about it. You haven't got to refund her. We'll refund her. You still get to keep money. Win-win. Great. She still gets an item that's worth £100. There's still like 30 bottles of oil, all the moulds, 7 or 8 big bags of wax. So, she's still got a good deal. I thought, right, win-win. So I texted the woman, Simple Delivery is sorting it. Don't worry about it. You get to keep whatever's obviously good out of the box. I still get to keep my money. You get your money back, so you get your money back and the item. So you've done well out of it. Great. So I thought nothing of it. Left it half an hour. The woman texts back, happy with that, and then I get another email from eBay itself. The transition had been put on hold. My funds had been put on hold because the woman had said she wanted to return the item for a refund, blah blah blah. So I sat there thinking, hey, up a minute, I've already had this email saying simple delivery sorting this out, so why are they suspending my money? Obviously with eBay, you sell something, if you're a good seller like me and you post it out quick, you get the money the same night. And I'm thinking, I've had this money out, I've already spent it, I put it on a bill. And I'm thinking, so they're going to suspend anything I sell moving forward up until that value goes. They're going to take my money to replace that, to give to her, which instantaneously ticked me off, because I thought, I've got this email saying that, it's been sorted by simple delivery. So I looked back for the email, looking for the simple delivery email, so I could sort of send it off to eBay itself and say, look, why you done this? It's already been sorted by this. Email had gone. Thought they've deleted the email. They've obviously sent me the email, then somehow deleted it. So I went on my actual emails then, not through the eBay panel. I went onto my Hotmail, looked for the email, gone off there as well. So I thought, I can't prove it because they've deleted the email. So I went through customer services, you put in what's bothering you, and then they give you a ring. And the eBay helpline woman was lovely. I said to her, look, this woman's complained about this. We've been dead friendly over the chats. You can see the chats. I said how she wants to move forward. She said a partial refund would have been all right. And, you suspended it and says you're going to deal with it. You're going to step in and we'll put my money on hold until you resolve it, which could take up to 5 or 6 days. So I've said to him, look, it states in eBay's rules that you get, as a seller, 3 days to work out any discrepancies in orders before they step in. She'd only complained in the morning. It had been about an hour. So I rang them up, and obviously I wasn't very happy about that. And I said, look, I've had this email from Simple Delivery saying that they're going to sort it, and you've done this, and now it looks like I'm going to lose. I mean, after fees, it'd have been about 65 quid, but I'd have to have paid the full £80 back to the woman, and I'm not happy about it. But the woman looked through it and says, yeah, we can see this. Don't worry about it. Your funds will become available again, but we're going to sort it out from our end. So in the end, it looked like, it was going to work out in our favour. So I've emailed the buyer again, said, look, the insurance from eBay is going to sort it out. I'll still get my money. You'll get your money back. It'll just be when the case is shut down. That's when you get your money and my funds get released again. So touch wood up here somewhere. That is what happens. I've still got like a gut wrenching feeling that the case will be closed and I won't get my money back. But then I'll be straight back onto eBay again, going through it again, because I'm not having that, because they didn't even give me a chance to sort it. They just sort of come in, took over, and that ain't how the rules work. You get 3 days to sort it out, and they didn't even give me an hour. So yeah, that's my rant about eBay. But being with them for 9 years, that is the first thing that I've felt unjustifiably done over by them. But I suppose these things happen. So yeah, that's my rant over. So we'll get on to the fun stuff. We'll show you some of the pickups I've made, some of the sales I've made. And normally I do the pickups first and then the sales second, but I'm going to switch it around today. I'm going to do the sales first and then I'm going to show you my pickups. So yeah, let's start with the smaller items. So I've got the golden snitch. This is the light up 3D lamp. That cost me nothing. It come out of my daughter's room. Well, it would have cost me something at some point, but as of now, it's cost me nothing. I've got it for free, and that has gone for $5.99. Can't get the light to go off now. There we go. Yeah, so that's gone for $5.99. That went on Vinted, so that is pure profit. So happy with that. So it's £6 pure profit, and the lights come back on there. No, do I have to keep flicking it? Yeah, so $5.99 pure profit. Happy with that. Little nice easy one to wrap up. Then I sold this. This was out of my room. It's a fancy dress. Anybody that knows Grease, the musical film with John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, I brought this for a fancy dress when me and my wife went away, but it was that hot when we were there, I never even wore it. But yeah, it's the T-Birds. You can see that T-Birds jacket there that John Travolta wears in his gang. We've got the pink ladies in the T-Birds. That's gone for £8 or $7.99. That went on Vinted as well, so I get the full price for that. Obviously, it's come out of my room, so it's cost me nothing essentially. When I brought it, it obviously cost me something, but just because I've took it out of my house, I don't really class it as money I've spent on it. Like as if I were going around a car boot or a charity shop. So yeah, that's a £8 profit. And that's again nice easy one to send off there in a poly bag, label on, bang, away we go, out my hair. And then we have got the Puma basket hearts there. Puma basket hearts, they cost me £4. They come from a charity shop, decent nick. You know, they're not brand new nick, but they're not bad nick for second-hand shoes. I sold them for £14.65 with postage as well. I got the postage with it, so I paid £4 for them. So you could say, you know, £10.65 profit. Not as much as what I wanted, but you know, I've had them a while. I've made a tenner on them. Probably after fees, it'd probably be about £9, but I'm happy with that. To make a little bit of profit, £9 profit. So yeah, that's my sales. Then I've been up to my mum's yesterday, and she had picked me these up. So these are for sale. So that's all singing, all dancing. Anna from Frozen 2, I believe that one is. So that was for free. My mum's gave me these. And then we've got the Anna and Elsa, Anna. Yeah, so they both come for free. That one's hair was horrendous when I got it, so my daughter's combed it all out for me. But yeah, we picked them up for free. Might get a £5 a piece for them, might get £4 a piece for them, not too sure. Not something I'd normally sell. But when people are giving you stuff, always take it, because you never know what is going to be worth something and what isn't. You might pick it up, it might be worth nothing. You might pick some up and you think, oh my god, I'm never going to sell that, and it's worth a fortune. You don't know. So yeah, my advice always be, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Always take what they've got to offer you. Then I picked up, I was quite disappointed with this one, Yonex. It's a badminton racket. This brand fetches quite good money. In fact, it wasn't this one I was disappointed in. So yeah, this is the isometric 60 lightweight full carbon graphite shafted badminton racket by Yonex with the head cover. I paid $4.99 today from the charity shop for this, and looking online, these can go from anywhere between £25 and £35. There is some models out there that are worth £80, but yeah, if I can get £30 for that, it's £25 profit. If I can get £20 profit. But profit is profit, and I'm happy with that one. Yeah, and this is another charity shop pickup. This is the one I'm a little bit disappointed with, because it is a Yonex bag. So I picked it up thinking nothing of it. Should have looked a little bit better. And it turns out it's actually a ISO blade graphite Carlton bat, so it's not actually the model that's in the bag. So it's a Carlton with the Yonex bag, but the Carlton rackets still fetch about £15 to £20. So I'd like to think there's still, you know, £15 profit in that one. I'll just have to make them aware that when I sell it, the bag is not actually the one to the racket. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with that, and that is probably the better condition of the two as well. But if it had been the Yonex one, that would have probably been worth, you know, £40. But yeah, keep an eye out for the Yonex badminton rackets in good nick, no noticeable big scuffs on them. They've got money to them. I'll give a shout out to Retro Flips, because it was one of his videos that I watched where I picked up my knowledge of these. So it's him, the reason why I picked these up. And I only watched it a couple of days ago. I've only just found him on YouTube, so I like watching other resellers, see what they buy and what they're selling. So yeah, thank you Retro Flips that gave me the idea to buy them. Oh, and these are a bit bad. I'm going to go to my cupboard in a minute, so I'm going to leave you in a minute just to go grab some out of my cupboard to show you. But I'll just go through these. So this is the Abdominus Rex from Jurassic World. Fully working. It's all light, so we can see its throat glowing. I paid $1.95 for that from a charity shop yesterday. And looking at the solds on eBay, these go from anywhere between £25 and £35. I have seen some go for a little bit less, but of course I'll be holding out for the bigger prices. I didn't realise it did that. Its head moved when you change its tail. So yeah, £2, hopefully into at least 25, so £23 profit there. Then I brought, excuse me, some of my stuff's on the floor. Another Jurassic World one. It's a Brachiosaurus, I believe that one is. Can't even get it all in the camera, can I? I paid £4 for that one from the charity shop. And looking online, these go for a minimum of £40. Which is the Jurassic World one. You can pull it up there. It's got the Jurassic World logo with the DNA on it. So yeah, hopefully I'll get 40 quid for that one. At a minimum 30, so I'd like to think I've got a £25 minimum profit there. Then just as I picked them two up, the charity shop had a load of donations in, so I thought these had actually come out of them donations. They'd just tagged them up. Apparently not, but I saw another one of the dinosaurs in there. So it is a massive T-Rex. So like a pull along thing. So it walks, its legs move up and down as you pull it across. Obviously I can't do that very well because I haven't got a lot of room. But it all lights up, it rumbles, you can turn its head, chase some cars, eat some people. You know. So I was a bit flabbergasted with the price on this one actually, because obviously with the Brachiosaurus being £4, I thought, yeah, £5 or £6 maybe. No, because this one's electronic and the other one isn't. I wanted £10 for this one. I wasn't going to get it at first. Now walking around the shop, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy it. I'm just going to get it and take a chance. So yeah, I paid £10 for this one, £4 for the other, and £2 for the other, so £16. So if we break the bundle down, really, I paid £6 a piece for them. But this one looks like it's going for again about 40 quid online. So hopefully that's what we'll fetch from that one. And I'm just going to run off to my cupboard to my left of me, because I've got one more thing to show you. I am happy about it, but slightly disappointed again. When I did my pick-up video the other day, I showed you what I picked up from the car boots and stuff, but I missed one. I'd already packed this away. But it is the Power Rangers Lord Zed mask. Now, I paid £5 for this from the car boot. I thought it was just a show mask, but I did look in the box. The stand is missing. I did know that, but I thought £5, it's a retro-y item, you know, however long Power Rangers has been finished for now, the original. But yeah, I just thought it was like a collector's piece to put on show. Well, apparently it talks and changes your voice and stuff like that. So obviously now I'm buzzing, thinking, oh yeah, you know, this is going to be worth a few bob, because I've never seen one of these being advertised, never mind in the field. That does go on like that. So yeah, the Lord Zed mask. I paid £5 for it. I took the battery pack off, slides off there. For you to get the batteries out, there's a little screw in it. There were no batteries in it, so I'm thinking, oh, that's probably why it's not working. But then when I looked at the springs, they were just rusted to high heaven. I did try some batteries in it to think, will I get lucky? If it works, I might be able to clean it up a bit. But yeah, it didn't work with the batteries in it. Now, there is people out there that will sit using iodine or whatever it is to clean them up and get it working. So it probably is an easy fix. But working, I'd like to think I'd probably have fetched £100 for this. Not working, as just simply a display piece. Forgot to go on that one. As simply a display piece. I'd like to think, though I ain't broke it, that does come off. Yeah, as a display piece, I'd like to think I'm still going to fetch about £40 for that, as non-working without a stand. But I have still got the box, and you can buy the stand separate online if you look for them. That just clip on there. I haven't broke it. So yeah, I'd like to think I could fetch about 40 quid for that. But anyway, that's the last of my pickups, and my sales are all done. So I've shown you everything I want to show you. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I shall see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. And for everybody, please like and subscribe for me. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.